Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan and we are in Minecraft today. We're going to try to fill in some of the panels in the command center and make some final block decisions on those, and then probably go collect some of the blocks that we need as well. Need to repair the pickaxe, some other little chores around. I'd like to try to change the way that the storage area is working right now and figure out what the inside might start to look like. I do have a lot of room, so we have a lot of details and depth in the walls if we need them, so that's going to be fun to mess around with. I will give everyone a heads up that the internet around here has been really wonky the last 24 hours. Everything has been slow. Apps on my phone, images aren't loading. I had some issues with OBS when I first logged in today, so hopefully the stream is okay. I usually find that Twitch is pretty good. There were some outages with Cloudflare earlier this month that affected a bunch of stuff, but we haven't seen anything on that scale, so it might be just local for me. But local for me still means that it might not be a good stream in terms of quality. So if anything is jumbled, let me know. I did have to change codecs in OBS to get it to run. I don't know why. I've not changed anything about my computer in the last 24 hours. So here we are. The joys of working in tech. So hopefully everything goes well. I appreciate your patience if it's not. So cheers. Let's just jump right in. To the rain. Fitting. It's raining and gross out here in real life too. But we will take a little... Nope, that's not what I want. I want survival. I might just take the morning here in the rain to remove some dirt. I feel like this is kind of in my way right now. And that's where we are. We've got things pretty close to mirrored. We were working on these panels in here yesterday, and I think I know what I want to do, but I'm wondering if it might be better to start working on some of the lower bits instead of powering into the top parts. The lower bits might influence the top as well. We also changed this from andesite to stone. This is a slightly different door. It's deeper than this one, and I think I like the deeper door, so maybe we could also change that too. But first things first, let's get rid of some of this dirt in mycelium. Oh, my inventory is just jammed. That's the first thing we're doing. Actually, you know what? We're set up for the door. Let's do the door. So 30, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 is that. Okay. Should be able to do that. $30, 1, 2, 3. Rather than emptying the inventory, we'll just start where we left off. And I'm pretty sure that over here was just 2 blocks, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. Talking about OBS, has Cosmic managed to get the top 4 spots for gift subs and stuff? Yes. I think that's accurate. So these are... It's the most recent. So when I set up the leaderboard, I set it up to be a shout out for the most recent, not the top. It's just... That's... I mean, Cosmic is often at the top, but yeah, it's the most from left to right. It's number of subs versus sub goal. Actually, we've got to change that. That sub goal needs to change. Actually, I can do that now. I can do that now while I think about it. Behind the scenes, live on camera. And that 154 needs to move. Okay. So yeah, number of subs, sub goal, most recent sub, most recent gift sub, most recent donation, which is a PayPal thing that you can find underneath the stream, and most recent bits. And it just so happens that it all is Cosmic Dancer. Weirdly, lowercase versus uppercase. And I don't know why, because the right-hand side is Twitch as well, whereas the donation stuff is PayPal, but then... yeah, I'm not sure why they're different cases. It's strange. Anyway, thanks for asking. Oops. I guess that's gonna be door anyway. And this gets bigger. Actually, I wonder if this looks good. The too wide thing. That's not bad. Is it set to username versus display name? Oh, that's a good question. That I don't know. I'd have to check the behind the scenes on Streamlabs. I've been meaning to update all my Streamlabs stuff anyway. Things don't pop up in the right spots, and I think I'm gonna move everything to be top middle. Sort of like right underneath that middle leaderboard where it says Cosmic Dancer next to the money symbol. Right now everything plays off to the left, but I think I might move it. I also I'm toying around with moving my camera. Like I'm wondering if the camera might look better lower. So like if I just move this to unlock everything. Like, is it better down there for what we're doing? I don't know. I think it looked good next to the map, but then if it's easier to see, I could also change the shape of it and have it be more of a portrait. Yeah, I could always give it a try. That's two. All right, so 31, 2, 3, 34 is that one. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11, 12. And then these are two thick on either side. I think it might be better for the corner since your hand already takes up that corner. Yeah, that's fair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So to keep it the same, that would be terracotta, but do this. 2, 1, 2. Why is that? Oh. No, I've got different lights on the inside of this door. I'm not sure which ones I like more. Actually, probably do it this way. Frog lights have a subtle direction to them in terms of the grain of their texture. It's all still andesite. Oh, half of it is. I see. Oh, we haven't even turned these into stairs. Where does the stair start? I think it's on one outside, so space and then the stair. Why change the stone? The andesite I found distracting. It was too shiny. And where are the stairs? Also, stone is something that we've used in the panels above. So like I'm trying not to have too many block choices in the build. Often when you design stuff like this, if you can stick to a, not restricted, but a simple build palette is usually the better way to go. It feels more cohesive. It's like echoing colors or shapes in your design. So I'll show at nighttime, but there's stone here in the top part. And so then to echo stone in the bottom, right? In the same way that there's terracotta there and terracotta there. Although I'm using the terracotta just because I like it. I don't know if we're going to go with the deep slate in here just yet. I'm still undecided if that's staying. think it's 5 in total. Yep. Don't need these anymore. I actually don't remember what this was. I don't think. Not a beacon, I don't think. Might have been early on. Nope. A lot of stuff behind the scenes that'll have to be trimmed out. I'm sure I'll get to that when I do the interiors. This wasn't even really finished properly. Like an old wall from somewhere. Oh, that part can stay. And we just have this little section to do. Nice. Thanks for the alert, Cosmic. Appreciate it. DSGZ, hello. How's it going? Glad you like the project. Thanks. Yeah, so far it's pretty good. Pretty good. We changed up this door a little bit yesterday. And we're trying to do the same thing over here today. Slight variation just to kind of see what it looks like. Actually, I don't mind the larger caution area. Kind of cool. If we did it larger, we might be able to do angles. I feel like straight is probably the better way to go. But I don't mind that. I feel like I like the deep slate. I certainly like it better than this because we've got stairs, but I'm not sure if I want to do something with color in there or not. Previously we had orange. the site. There we go. So one thing we try to do, and it's always worth testing, is take out one of these here. Replace it, I feel like, right? I think it was only too wide on the other side. I think it came up to 1 outside the door in terms of the scale. Right, and there's that little bit there. These are 3 wide, but they're 3 wide with a little bit of a depth to them. So it's not just flat. I wonder if they look good just flat. Oh, then that only sticks out by 1. Do I have that wrong? Oh no, just 1. There. Glad I checked. Less work. So that could be flat like that, but if I did that, I'd be curious to see how this would look. Where is that in space? So it's 2 blocks in there. Wouldn't work up here, but we could put it here. I think the only problem with that is that when you make it a different color, it makes this feel thinner. Like the sturdy part is the gray part. Whereas over here, I feel like this, it feels more structural. Like it feels like it's twice as thick. Does that make sense? No, I know the feeling, DSGZ. I know the feeling. Yeah, I'm leaning on the deep slate. This is so disorganized. Yikes. More deep slate required. I must have some back at West Hill. Yeah, days when you're tired, when you're working for yourself and you do the stuff that doesn't require much effort, it does make you feel more productive. I agree. When I'm tired, it's a good time to like catch up on newsletters and email and stuff like that. You know what? We should just get rid of all this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I guess that's one advantage to not having this spin off is that there'll be spots for the lights on both sides. I don't think I did that on the other side. Need more stairs. Spent the morning making a few visual assets for videos, but the process is literally just hundreds of clicks. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The challenging thing I find, especially when I'm sticking to a schedule, is when I am tired and then I need to be like live on camera. Whether it's a podcast or a little bit easier for the Citadel Cafe because I'm not on video. That's just audio. So you don't have to worry about not looking tired, you know, or looking not bored. I think that's the thing is like if you're tired, sometimes it comes across as bored on video. I just don't know what other material that has stairs that we could put in there. Tough would be the other one. I guess. I like what I did here. So this would change to have orange in the back, which I don't think I like. One, two, three. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. I do kind of like this. I think maybe we'll extend this a little bit. And that's probably not gonna stay stone. I just want it to feel like it's a road with a border for now. I don't like this here. Oh, andesite. So I like seeing the door, the other textures. Looks good. I'm tempted just to have that be terracotta, but it's nice that it gives a nice 3-wide spot there for the lights. I do like that. I think I like the door as wide better. Well, I wonder if this could look cool with chunks taken out of the middle of it. Does that line up with the lights? It does. That's kind of fun. I wonder if we could do something in there with... I was trying before to have it be like something that had like a tooth that went into a hole. What if we just had something that looked like some sort of magnetic lock or something? I feel like either droppers or dispensers, maybe observers would be cool. Because then we could line them up. Right? And I did that for the portcullis in West Hill. Droppers are square, but observers might have like the red dot. Yeah. That could be kind of fun. I think they look better on the ground. I like the idea of the dispenser. What other redstone or other unique block do you think would look good up there? I'd also want to turn this around. If it's possible. Might not be possible. No. Okay. Subtle. You're really going to see mostly top part. Can make the red dot light up with some redstone. Oh, yeah. That could be cool. How... Yeah, let's try that. So I need that. Would just be on a clock, I guess, right? I believe I can craft droppers with bows. Not worried about power 1. I think I can just do this. Yay for data packs. Yep. I don't know, maybe the top part up here, maybe it would look better if it was like a bottom of a blast furnace or something. Again, if it looked like it was a big magnet, that would be my initial idea. Glass panes would just look like they're in the way. Maybe one more bow. Yeah, cool. And then redstone and some sort of timer. This could be kind of fun, actually. Oh, that's the end. There's a giant hole there. That's good to know. So I think I need a power source. Doing all this is a very full inventory. Yeah, they blink. So all I would need to do is have something here. And I guess the hopper thing going back and forth. I would need a repeater though. Which I didn't bring, and I need more stuff. Need more space. Jackson Dynamite, creative idea about the power locks. This is one of the fun parts about Minecraft for me, coming up with creative ways to use blocks and imagine stuff. Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. Might need more redstone. And I think that's it. So put a repeater there. And comparator. Oh, interesting. Okay. But then here, put repeaters going in both directions and put them on delays. And that should show a difference, right? I feel like that should show a difference. Oh. That's faster than the observer was able to react. I thought I might be able to make it look like they cascaded, but I don't know. The timing might be just too fast for that. Yeah, it's something that you're not going to see until you're right on top of it either. I guess it's cascading. It's just that I have to probably add a lot more repeaters. Still pretty fast. Wouldn't know. Right. That's as slow as we can make it without it being a problem. I feel like that's too quick. So the solution there would be to make this slower. And that just doesn't, that's just going to bounce back and forth. Right. I could just create a looping redstone signal. If I remember how to do that. So I have a power source. Let's do it the other way. That has to be the out. Thought there was a way. Right, but then that still has to have a thing. So we could just do the comparator again. Couldn't that be repeaters? Do this part again. There we go. Probably overkill, but it's slower. It goes in the wrong order, which is weird. Yeah, this one looks like it's going first for some reason. Funny how less repeaters actually makes it better. That's cool. Yeah, it's the desired effect. And we could use this all over the place. Fun. It might be overkill. So people, now that I've got it working, I'm curious for people that I know are better at redstone than I am in the chat. Is that the right way to do this? Is there a simpler way to do a clock like this? Basically, this is just doing it every second time, right? So first pulse gets there, second pulse does not. Oh, thanks, DSGZ. Appreciate that. I probably use either a hopper clock or a fader clock. Have I used a hopper fader clock, Wormbo? have I over-engineered the situation? Stream is at an hour. Thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I think it's a good time to take a break too. But that's pretty fun. I like that. It's kind of a fun way to kick off the stream. I'm also really low on repeaters. Like I need to make some stuff here. I knew we had quartz here somewhere. I feel like it's been more stone. These are expensive. Hoppers are basically their own 8 GT clock, game tick, and you're attaching a fader to the output, or pulse extender actually. But it works, right? Like that's... You can make a redstone clock without the hoppers, maybe. It's been so long, I don't have all my redstone stuff memorized. As long as it's what you want. No, but I'm just saying if there's a better resource way of doing it, then that would make sense. I mean, my guess is that these don't have to be comparators, right? I feel like this could probably be a repeater. Yeah. Slows it down a bit. Anyway, I'll let you all fight about it in the chat. But, I mean, that's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Yeah, so now it's 3. It's detecting a gold Mac 3 times now. To be honest, had to look it up myself. Nice. Okay, Wormbo, if you had to look it up, I don't feel bad. All right, I'm gonna sleep in case phantoms show up. Actually, no, never mind. I'm just gonna get underneath the roof. But I need to take a break, and I do this once an hour for folks that are not aware. I'll be right back. Daylight and sunshine. What weirdness is this? So thanks for the link, Wormbo. It looks like it would be pretty simple. Be compared to this way, compare it that way, and You connect them with redstone. This goes into a block. Torch. That's not a torch. And then there's a block with dust on it. And dust coming into the side somehow. Oh, and then do I have those facing the wrong way? I've got those facing the wrong way. Yes. Right. This is probably too high. So that's a lot simpler than what I did. Yeah, so this is what like a decay clock. It's like 2.9 seconds or something. So this just kind of goes around and around and around until it gets weaker, and then it turns off for a blip. Then that sends a signal out. I think this is probably better timing. But I wanted to build that just so people know you can make a much simpler clock than what I did. I think the tricky part here is that these are observers. If these weren't observers, I think this would probably be a better way to go. Because then it would be like on and then pulse again. But the observers would pulse twice every time this turned on and off. Oh, that's cool. Increase the number of comparators to slow it down. That's fair. Cool. I'll leave that like that for now. If I come up with something simpler, maybe I'll implement it. But... and I'll just leave that. That's fun. I think I prefer this being concrete. And definitely not the orange, but I don't know what we're going to put there. I guess I could try tough. Actually, I might as well leave that there. Okay, so we've got the dirt. We could probably put down a little bit of dirt up top. Don't need the concrete. I wanted to remove some dirt too, didn't I? Concrete. Well, good luck with the interview blast. Hopefully things go well. All right. Tough. Cobbled deep slate. We have deep slate here that I could just bust down, I guess. And it's dark again. Surprise. This will just give us some opportunities to make some more polished deep slate, which we need for the top panels. I still haven't updated my data pack that allows us to craft all the different variants out of regular deep slate instead of cobble deep slate. So that's why I have to do this. And I am almost always using a Silk Touch pick, which is why I'm so low on that stuff. Okay, I think we're ready. Now, where is that ghast flying around? Right where I need him. So, feel like it might be best to take a screenshot and then throw that up on my other monitor. That way I don't have to go back and forth with you folks all the time. Cool. So we know down here that this is one block I didn't bring. Awesome. So that's great. Let's make it stone temporarily just so I know it's different. Also, did I not bring stone? I didn't bring stone either. All right, screw it. We decided that this was going to stay terracotta. And then I think that's perfectly in line. Right, the back panels go farther, but this is the section I'm worried about. So it just starts right there with 2 and goes up. I should have taken an image from the other way, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, and then this switches to terracotta. Two, 5. That. And then it switches to deep slate. And it goes in by a block. Uh-oh. Why is that out by 2 blocks? I start this too far out? No. Yes. Crap. Okay. Mistakes were made. Okay. And then there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starts there. That's what threw me off. And then on bottom part, everything gets corner. Oops. And that continues all the way up. Oh, and here though, switches. Have to come back and get the details right later. At some point it just stops. And this goes to there. Then the stone starts here. Whoops. Pretty sure that's right. Oh, no. That's supposed to go in out here. Screwed up somewhere up here. This is not the way that's supposed to go. I'll look at that later. I can't see, so we're gonna go sleep really quick. Hey, how's it going, YGen? What's up? Now this is probably going to be faster for me to just go and count the other side because my image is still kind of small. So from the front, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That comes out by 1. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then out by 1, and then it's orange. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So on the 5th one in, 4th one in. Three, 4. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total. I think this might be the first time we've completed both sides of one of these. And then it's 5 diorite. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it comes out by a block. And then permanently it's out here. I think it's 13. I'll go double check. Oop. Now we should be able to put the stripe in. Oh, there's a hole in this too. This goes over by 1 to there. But then And this goes all the way through. And that's where the deep slate needs to come up from the bottom. And this is just diorite. Whoops. Misclicking on a happy ghast. Imagine that. Never happened. And this switches on this side. That just goes the rest of the way. And back here. Oh. This goes there. And that goes actually past this. 2 blocks. You really have to think strategically with this happy gas, because at some point you very quickly run out of room to maneuver it. Don't think that's right. One, two, three. Yeah, that's right. This should be sections of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. And then 1, 2, 3, and then over 1. Yep. Cool. This is the tricky part. I wish we could place shulker boxes on the top of the happy ghast. Because if you happen to not catch that, then you got to get off the ghast, go down and get it, fly up, get on the ghast again. so this should be the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. Nice. Darn it. You start going too quick with the happy ghast. Everything has to be slow, unless you're planning on redoing a lot of stuff. I feel like in the early stages in these builds, I just get really self-conscious about how much I'm counting. You just seem to be counting over and over and over again. It was the same with Westhill. Once we get to the decorating stuff in Westhill, it was great, but I found that the most part, I was just counting all the time, measuring this and measuring that. Tricky. This goes out to there, I guess. Oh, that won't be there. I'll put in the break first. See what I mean about trying to get in here? We can't do. Surely that's big enough. Really? That is so annoying. I know we can fit through there. Oh, maybe it's the corner. All right. Let's do. If I bust this way. That's annoying. I feel like that's too far out, but me. Gas are 4x4x4 blocks, but you need another 2 not to bump your head. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. All right, so this thing doesn't go in like that. That just stays out. That's what was throwing me off. And then it stops here-ish. I've got some other measurements wrong then. Oh, that is too wide. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stairs on the 9. And it's 2 down from the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stairs on the 9. Ah, okay, so that's in the wrong spot. Two down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stairs in the corner. I do remember these being slightly tricky to place. And then 1, 2, 3. Yep. Ah, got it. That is too wide. And then I think it's just 1 block in around the edge there. Yep. And then 3 by 3 up top. Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. First shot. First shot. That lines up with that. No, that lines up with the back. I've got this too far forward. Yep. Why is that there? It's just missing something? Yes. Okay. Solid. And then the bottom parts. Here it's 5. Then it comes out. It's up by 2. That's that panel. I feel like it might fly faster down. Like if you fly straight down with the gas, I feel like it does go faster. I don't know if it's... I think it's faster going down than it is going up. Oh. That's a problem. Well, at least he moved. I can probably do this last part easier without him. Any bits that I left inside. Go. So this bottom section has got 4, and then it goes out on the 5th. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So at some point this also goes out in line with the top part there. I think. We'll go with yes for now. Take it easy, Dan. Always good to see you. Oops. I'm going to need no more diorite, and I'm also going to need a break. So I'm going to step away for a bit here. I do this once an hour, folks. If you're new to the stream, gives me a chance to reheat the coffee. It gives you a chance to grab a snack and a friend. We're always trying to grow the channel, so I'd really appreciate it if you passed us along. There's a tweet, there's a Blue Sky post, there's also a story on Instagram. Just share us around. It's a great way to help. I'll be right back. This will only matter for the people that are here live, but is the music playing on the breaks? I feel like I had to manually start it on the second break. You heard it? Okay. Cool. Thank you. It is until it isn't. Yeah, it's only one track. It's like a 6-minute track, which is the same length as the break. And sometimes I don't make it back right at the 6-minute mark. I try to. Okay. So we've got 4, 4, and 4. And then it's just 6s. Yeah. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 5. Back by 1. And then 6 again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. think that's okay. One, two, 1, 2, 3, and then it goes out again. So that is 4 there, 6 there, and then 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, I did that kind of strange, didn't I? Oh, we might have to change these. I'm copying it correctly. From there, that's just 1. This I think is supposed to be... Oh, I screwed that up. I see what I did wrong. And then this is the same. There. Right, and then this goes, we changed this last time, this goes all the way down. Here, at least. And then there's other stuff in the back, but we don't have that yet. Cool. We should be able to fill this in. Nice. Give us something to work off of while we're up here. It feels tedious because, well, of course, we'll have to design the floor afterwards, but I think it's better to have this here than not. It's also a convenient place to park the happy gas. I'm going to need more diorite. No, how did I completely miss that? Jeez. Oh, the rain again. Joy. Did I do that right? Yep, I just forgot to take these out. Nice. That did not take as long as I thought it was going to. Top part should be pretty easy, actually. Need some panes. Probably more than that. Oh, those are cyan. That's blue. I need light blue. So that should be this completely constructed. That's how it's going to look. You're coming up to it. A little bit of bulk at the back, but yeah, we definitely need to figure out what's happening in these sections. It looks a little bit funny without the background. I think I like the simplicity of this better. Don't mind that. I don't think we're going to go orange, but I feel like we might want to go something else that has stairs and slabs here. That might be a good spot to bring in Tough. All right. I guess I can get rid of these. And measure right from here. I think that's right. 12, and then there's one block, a slab, and then a stair. Then we get another 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. And then it's just regular stairs and blocks. 2 stairs. Yep, that's right. Just have the slab here. And got a block right here. It might actually be worth it to have that not change. And just go straight back. Yeah, we'll try that. Didn't bring any orange stairs. And I'm anticipating some issues with the number of even numbers that we have up here. That might not be where that goes. No, that's 12, 13, 14. That goes out. Yeah, it's too far forward. Has the stream quality been okay? I know I mentioned earlier that I was having some internet issues. It'd be nice to make sure things are going the way that we want. It looks like it's 2 blocks past the light. I was getting some weird strobing just then. I don't know why. Oh, correct, but just the wrong spot. Good, good. Just like that. And then this comes along the bottom here. Don't worry about extra details later. some point this switches, doesn't it? Yeah, there's just two here. So two stair, and it switches in between them. There, and this goes out here. Yep. More TEF required. No connection issues for you, Nadila? That's good to know. Thanks. Tough. Tough. I think one of these, yeah, it switches after the window. Right. Oh, that's all supposed to be orange. Whoops. It's only 2 blocks there. And we gotta sleep. The one time I don't want to land on the Happy Ghast. I was really hoping that the Happy Ghasts could be more programmable. Like if they were attracted to certain blocks or something like that. Because I thought it would be cool to have like a Happy Ghast going back and forth as like a automated pedway or something like that. A moving platform like in Super Mario. I think I might retexture the Happy Ghast too to be more like a robot. Just for the sci-fi zone. What was I looking for? Orange terracotta. Rockets. All right, so right here goes out by 1. And then 2 on the inside. This is where it all goes. Terracotta. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So then this just has to be 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there's 2 at the back of the window. Come in by 1. Cool. So I will make this full blocks for now, but eventually it will be stairs, I think. It may look better if we end the window there, so I'll have to see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I might want to put the window back here. Yeah, I think I like that better. Subtle change. Nice. I don't think we're gonna have enough. Nope. Probably craft a few more. Cool. So now we just have to take this other part. Let's copy this down. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's always 12. And then it goes out by 1. And down here, diorite. Oh, right. These all have to go right up to the ceiling, don't they? running out of everything. We're gonna have to make a resource trip here. Oh, actually, we're good. I should go back to Westhill and see if I've got any tough, though. Probably be a good idea. It's actually been long enough that I don't remember what I have there, so it'd probably be a good, just a good practice to go double check those chests in the crypt to see what's up. Only one misplaced block. I think I deleted this on the other side, didn't I? And this just goes out one block at a time. Yeah. I think that's right. Yep. Could be fun to make some of these asymmetrical too, like not have windows in each one of them. Fun. Nice. Do we need more stone? No. So we're gonna grab more diorite. Because why not? We're gonna look for more tough. And more cobbled deep slate. Bring that. I think that's it. Is there anything else we're light on? I don't think so. Right, cool. Little road trip. Little road trip. And I've got a spare shulker. No, I don't. Let's grab one of those too. So at the World Hub here, we've got a bunch of different spots where you can teleport to the different build zones if you're new to the channel. We've got a medieval zone, we've got a modern city, like a contemporary city, and then we've got the sci-fi zone, which is new. This is the portal that goes to the medieval area, although I'm the only one that's built there so far. It has been a minute. But we're just going to pop into the crypt, which is where I keep all my storage, now that this place is done. Well, my build is done. I mean, people can come and do what they want, but... It's funny how your brain just has all this stuff filed away. Can't remember what I had for lunch 3 days ago, but I can walk around this server and find my way around no problem. I'm not sure how I'm going to do custom paths in sci-fi. I like the idea of it, but I'm not sure exactly what I could do. Also, my render distance is not working. The Bobby mod is not working. Westhill should be rendering in right now, and it's not. Coming soon near Westhill, a big pink castle, medieval style. In your own valley. Getting homesick? No. No, I just couldn't remember what I had here for storage. I really wish that Bobby mod would update. I might have to check out a different mod that does the same thing. Distance Horizons, I think, does something similar. The render distance on the server is only 16 chunks for everyone, just because it's a better performance thing, but I like to increase mine to like 22 or 28, I think. Basically, because Westhill is like 28 chunks wide, so I like being able to see the whole thing when I'm here. All right, what do we have down here? We've got dirt and grass all along here. This is dirt. Didn't mean to take that. Do we have... There's some diorite. Fair enough. Granite. More dirt. Cobblestone. Actually, you know what? I think we needed some cobblestone. For things like redstone components. Andesite, stone, more stone. Deep slate, but not the cobble kind. Tough, hello. I'm glad I kept all this stuff. I wasn't sure if I still had tough. I don't want to take all of it, because of course, if I need to build anything here in the future, or if I need to repair something, then I want to make sure I have that. I did not label any of these, which was part of the aesthetic, but also makes it a little bit tricky. I think that's everything. I don't think I got as far as putting anything over here. Cool. Cute Lawnmower. That is a great username. Welcome in. Thanks for saying hi and thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's take a quick jaunt the long way home. We'll just go through the city this way. So I didn't find any deep slate. No cobbled deep slate. I don't know where to get that. Go out the main gate. Yay for storage all over the server, 100%. Music for gaming. I've started using Voxy for distance after hearing about it on from the Hermits. Interesting. I wonder if that's better than Bobby Mod. I wonder if they. I thought they were using Bobby Mod. I think that's what Tango was using, but maybe that's why they're not using it anymore because Bobby Mod hasn't updated. That could be the case too. Cosmic, do you have any cobbled deep slate? Or is it just deep slate? Oh, you know what? There's storage underneath the barn, too. I don't think I would have any deep slate over here. Stone, dirt, grass. Pretty sure I shrunk all this down before we moved out. Yeah. Nothing there. Worth a shot. Man, landscaping this was one of the best decisions I did. Makes a huge difference. Oh, that was the wrong way. Tango switched to Voxy after having problems with Bobby. Cool. Fair enough. Possibly at my house in Somerville if you go up the stairs. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah. I remember where that is. Cosmic, thanks. Yep, I will check that out. I need to go and repair the pick anyway, so I'll stop there before we go. Because we found the tuff, we found the diorite. It's just a matter of getting the cobbled deep slate. I keep on meaning to update our data packs, but Minecraft keeps on changing. And it's really frustrating when you take all the time to update a data pack and then they change the way that they work again. So I've got recipe data packs for the stonecutter, for wood, and for cobbled deep slate. It allows you to make all the different things that have cobbled deep slate that you do with regular deep slate or vice versa. So it doesn't matter what you have, you can always get polished and stone and or cracked and bricks and all that kind of stuff. I was talking to Alistair the other day. He was looking for directions to go check out the Sci-fi area, and I was talking about potentially upgrading the world hub in a more concise and easier to navigate fashion. Right now it's just kind of like once you know where the portals are, you can get back to them, but like unless you know where that is and know where it goes, then it's kind of difficult. So I thought a build here would be fun to do. Don't know how elaborate I want it to be, but I think the Southport storage was pre-deep slate. I don't think we have deep slate there. Okay, Wormbo, so it might have been a performance thing with Tango. That's good to know. I haven't caught a Tango stream in a while. I feel like he just streams at times when I'm like at the gym or something. I raid Impulse from time to time. He seems to be starting up around when I wrap up. We might actually try to raid Impulse today if he streams today. We're getting close, actually. Are there any... Who's live? Folks in chat, if you don't mind letting me know who's live on Twitch that we can raid. A pink harness and a happy ghast. I'm shocked. Shooketh at your color choices, Cosmic. Your camel is very odd, by the way. That's a lot of deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cobbled deep slate. Cosmic, would you like me to take some off your hands? That make it a little bit easier? He asks as he completely pilfers a chest. Look at that. With 14 to spare. Cool. Already done. Pearl is spelling? Don't know what you mean, Sandy. Oh, Impulse starts in 6 minutes? Alright, cool. Why am I not going through? Okay. Well, we made it all the way without internet issues until just now. Oh, you spelling Pearl wrong. This might be the end. What is going on? I'm still live. Yeah. It's a server thing. We run into this every now and again. I'm just checking to see what the server is saying. I can't get the service provider website to load. That's probably a bad sign. Okay. Well, that makes this really easy, doesn't it? All I was going to do was repair my pickaxe, which you have seen 1,000 times, so don't have to worry about that. Impulse is not live as of yet. So he doesn't even have a countdown going. All right, we'll send you over to Pearl. Pearl will probably end up raiding Impulse at some point anyway. Well, sorry about that, folks. I don't know what happened to the server, but good timing because I need to go anyway. So that worked out. If you want to follow me on social media to find out when I go live, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as Blue Sky. TikTok, I post clips from the stream, which is a fun way to kind of catch up on what's been going on. You can also share those around. I really appreciate it if you could kind of let everyone else know what's going on here. You can check out Patreon. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan to join the Discord. It's only $2 a month, less than a cup of coffee, and it's a great way to keep me streaming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all the follows and the fun conversations today. I really appreciate it. And thanks for the compliment on the build. I'm glad that some folks that are coming in on a regular basis and checking it out are really digging it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's complicated, but it's getting there. And now that we've got some block choices made, I think it'll come together pretty quickly. There is a brand new episode of the Spawn Chunks out this week. It's free. It's a Minecraft news show and editorial and conversation. So go check it out on your favorite podcasting app. Video versions are available on Spotify, on YouTube. And you can actually listen to some of the hermits as guests in some of the archives. We'd love to have Pearlescent Moon on. We haven't had a chance to do that yet, so hopefully that will happen sometime soon. Anyway, I'm going to pass you on to Pearlescent Moon, who's on Hermitcraft, and I will see you tomorrow, 9 o'clock Atlantic. Bye for now.